And you are back live with Vanessa's podcast. So today I will be talking about what it takes to be an indie author in the 21st century. So let me put some background sound here.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow.
So it's a long journey, and it takes a lot of process, and it takes a lot of research, and it takes a lot of hard work and concentration, and you got to learn the gigs and the tricks and what you have to do to succeed. So let me give you a few clues on things that you can use for yourself if you're new. The same way that I learned when I got started, when I started to get published in 2017, when I became a published author. My first platform was CreateSpace, and I then moved my ebook to Amazon Books, like most people know, and then I found Smashword, and then I found Abe, then I found notebooks, have a different book company, and then you realize after you went all around that the most powerful one was KDP, Amazon, because it gives you all this promotion. You have an offer page, and it brings you book in just a multimedia universal stream that it's enormous. And then so for you to reach people out there with a competition, yeah, it's number one. Doesn't mean that's the only place, because you're not going to make an income there unless you sell over 10,000 copy of your manuscript, and which will take you in average about 6 to 8 years, and that's just the average work amount of time it will take for some indie author who's been working on succeeding over time and hasn't stopped. So the number one thing that I learned was to create blogs on WordPress. It's a way for you to reach other author, other writer, bloggers, and find your brand and figure out what you want to associate with, what your stories are about. And so you need to build a platform there so people can be interested, want to follow you. You want to follow other people. You want to like other author. You want to read their story. You want to participate. The more you participate, the more they're gonna give you a second and come and look at your page. Because everybody's very, very busy, and so and everybody's been thrown millions of demands and followers, and people asking question and demanding and say, hey, can you look at this and look at that? Can you help me out? And we all have busy lives, so we have to make it easy, for people, so they can maybe see you out of this, see that little grain of sand flashing and say, hey, should I give a second to that person? Is this person valuable to me? Do they have something that I like to offer? So you have to be your own uniqueness author. You have to have your own brand. You have to stand out, basically. You have to think outside the box. So that's how you're going to succeed. So WordPress is great, but you have to be on there all the time. What I did is I built 3 pages and a blog there. And I went on every day for 3 months. I wrote down stories, I participated. Nothing was really picking on, and there wasn't much going on there. And I went the free way, because you can buy and purchase all this marketing material and then buy the site. And that will help you more if you have money to invest. It could help you more in some way, but you have to narrow down to what you really want, what you really need, because there's going to be so many places asking you for money and so many other ways you can over commercial you offer presentation, that you get to narrow it down to one or two places where you want to invest. Otherwise, you'll be poor within 6 months, and you'll be so broke that you won't be able to do anything at all. So, you really gotta choose where you want to put your money into, which website. If you want to hire a radio team to expose, you want to be part of other companies, and there's a fee for you to invest in. I know LinkedIn, and there's another one. We do have something else with Instagram. There's groups where you can pay a certain fee, like $150 a year maybe, and gain. You have to be part of their company. You have to advertise for them, but the thousands and thousands of followers that you get might be worth it. I was thinking about that, just didn't have the money at the time, but I think this will be a good source, since Instagram seems to be the number one right now to get millions and millions of people. So what is it about getting millions and millions of thousands of people? Is it about popularity? Is it because you want the feel that you're important, that you're a leader, or do you want all these followers because you want them to take a look at your books, and you want them to buy your books, and you want them to read them, you want them to give them reviews and feedback? So you got to think, what is it you're really looking at? What do you really want? Because if you don't know what you want, nobody's gonna take an interest in you. They need to know when they are following an author who knows his brand, who knows what it's about, what his life and his story is about. He knows what he wants, the message, and he wants to sound out there, and what he wants to accomplish. So after a few months I did on WordPress, I let it go, and I went on many other projects and platform, and I started to listen to podcasts on Smashworld, which was really, really good and gave you tons of excellent resources. So I would suggest for anybody to get on Smashworld and listen to the podcast from the owner, the founder of Smashworld. It's really good. And then just go read a few blogs and see if you can find the blog leader, and see if you can submit your book and ask for feedback. For some people who are super invested in like writers group all the time and get feedback all the time, if you're that multitasking person who can read so fast, and can give feedback so fast and ask and get the same in return and do it, that will be your ally. Me, I cannot read that fast. I cannot assimilate that much information and then still being able to do all my tasks and the other things I have to do. So it takes a lot of energy, a lot of work. Otherwise, there is ways you can buy reviews, but they $10 a piece, which could be really good, because on Amazon reviews are very important. But yeah, it's very pricey. So yeah, it's an investment. You need to decide where you want your review. You can get reviews on Goodreads. By the way, you do need to build a profile on a Goodreads author, because you get all your review for free there. So if you offer a bunch of free books there, and you want to do one of their giveaway, you have to invest little money. But I heard, and from what I read, the giveaway brings you thousand of viewers, thousand readers, and you will probably get a lot of reader from doing giveaway on a Goodreads offer. And just by being there all the time and reading and giving feedback, you will be able to get feedback and review back. I haven't spent that much time on there, but I did get one or two reviews, and it's a way for me to read other people's books. And there's always many free books to download there. So if you don't want to buy books all the time, you can do that. That's easy. And then just be friendly, be cheerful, just give back. You want something back, then you have to give back. You have to give reviews. So what I do is I go through author who either are similar like me, who serve the same cause as me, and I give them review and I ask them for advice, or I try to learn about different style of writing, different authors, and read a little bit. You don't have to read the whole book, just read a few pages, read the sample book, and that would be a great way for you to learn about you. You have a fellowship there out there. I was going to say competitor. They're not your competitor. They just have writers who just wants to be known and wants to be popular. They're same as you, and they want to earn money, and they want to achieve their goals. So we basically, you just gotta show some solidarity and be helpful with one another, and that's how you're gonna get more interest towards the other people. So all right, so let me see. So video on YouTube, I did stream live. I did upload you videos. So you want to start a channel. What I did wrong is that I had a channel who had nothing to do with my books, and I started to, instead of creating another channel, I started to add my promotional and tutorial videos on there, which was a little mixed up, a little confusing. So what you want to do is you want to create a channel just for your book promotion. So it's better if you go live. I noticed that sometimes you get nobody to come live, but because it's been played live, you might cut up a few more eyes and maybe bring more attention to yourself. But either way, it works the same way. So be consistent. I will say at least do 1 or 2 videos a month on YouTube, and make sure that your channel is easy to find. It's right on your website. When they click on your website, they can find the channel and they can go there. So also always make sure that all your links are clickable, because it took me years and years. Never had clickable link. I never double check. Sometimes you get too busy on another task and you forget to check, which is a huge mistake, because the first impression is the only impression that matters. So if someone goes to your website, they have, remember, it's just like when you're going to a job interview, you have basically a 5 to 10 second first impression. So if someone decides to go through your website and they click something and it's not working, they're going, okay, well, I'm just gonna switch to somebody else, another website, and that's it. You lost a buyer, you lost a client, you lost a supporter, and who knows, maybe you just got 100 people who came by that month and you just lost all of them because of this simple inattention mistake. So just always make sure. So next thing, let me talk. I'm going to look at my notes. You might want to set up a Shopify store where you can put all your book on there. You can price them higher than they are on Amazon Books, because all the money is coming back to you. So if you computer savvy, it will be easy for you to just set up your books there with your little shopping cart on your website, or wherever other site that you may have, or on your flyers, on your business. But if you don't know how, then get somebody to set it up. I always try to do everything myself, and it took me a lot of time. I got everything mixed up. It was pretty hard to do that, and I did not even know I had links back to my Facebook page and back to other sites. I had a blogger site, I had a Google site, I had a page and stuff, and they were all linked there, and still I did not attract many customers because my store was too small. I didn't have enough things, I didn't invest enough time, and I probably should have invested in hiring somebody. So sometimes there's something you don't know or you can't master, then you should probably hire someone to do it for you, because it will get rid of a lot of headache, more time on